Hey, what's up, everyone? The second half is underway, and we are at 1-1. ATK Mohan Bagan and Bengaluru FC have both scored. ATK Mohan Bagan scored a penalty at the start of the first half, and Bengaluru were awarded a penalty for a foul on Roy Krishna at the last second of the second first half. So it has been a contest that has been even Stevens for both teams. Sandesh Jhingan has pulled up a bit of a hamstring, it seems like, but I think he's continuing to play, shaking it off, I guess. Nobody wants to get subbed out in a final. And that reminds me, we hope all football fanatics, all the world over, hope that the players don't get seriously injured. And we hope that Shiva Shakti, who was stretchered off, and Sunil Chetri came on in his place to finally uh, ended up scoring the penalty for Bengaluru. We are hoping that he is all right and that he does not suffer any lasting damage because blood was just pouring out of his nose. All right, then, on with the game. And it has been pretty much end to end stuff. Both teams looking to score, not consistently, though. But even though they aren't consistent, they are constantly putting pressure on the other defense. Now that the sides have been switched, we'll see Bangalore attacking from left to right as we see on the TV. ATK Mohan Bagan going, of course, the other way. On the sideboards, I see advertisement for a Nivea shoe called Shastra, but it could just as easily have been Shastra, which is why double meaning Hindi English words transliterations are tricky. I did try out the Fantasy Indian Super League, uh, but to be frank, it required a lot of time and that sort of bandwidth anymore. All right, let's see which team can come out on top. This is Bengaluru trying to build a move on the right flank. Will he go for a long ball? No. Oh, and it's a misplaced pass. ATK Mohan Bagan with the throw in. Oh, hello. What's up? This is going to be an exciting 45 minutes because both the teams will feel that they are the deserved leaders at halftime. ATK Mohan Bagan, because it was a clear cut handball by Roy Krishna that got them the penalty that Petrato scored and put them 1-0 up. And it was Roy Krishna again who was fouled by Subhashish in the Mohan Bagan box, and that got Sunil Chetri to step up. And with his one step penalty, he scored and brought Bangalore level. Okay, then. So, up until now, it has been playing out deserved of a final because both teams, like I said, are not letting up the pressure. The difference is going to be, I think, in who can sustain that pressure the longest and make the other team's defense crumble or make a mistake, you know. But then again, it's football, and just like life, sports are unpredictable. Anything can happen. Oh, given away in a dangerous part of midfield to Hugo Bumos, but nothing convincing coming off that. Yeah. Oh, a bit of a mix-up by the Bangalore defense, and in the end, it's a goal kick because All right. Singh, the captain of Bengaluru and the goalkeeper for the Indian national football team, takes the goal kick, headed forward by ATK Mohan Bagan, but not too far. So the battle in the second half, 5 minutes, has been going on mostly in the midfield. No clear cut chances as such. Oh, and straight into the golden glove goalkeeper's hands, who launches it forward. And a bit of an ambitious dribble. What? What? It's a bit of a rash challenge on Roshan, I think. Or is it Suresh Wangam? Okay. Be that as it may, Sandesh Jingan gets the ball rolling. Ramirez with a long pass to Chetri. Oh, and that's going to be a throw in. Sunil Chetri wants to take it very quickly, but there is nobody to receive it. So he lets the ball be and walks into the penalty box to await the throw in. Bengaluru's throw in coming up. And is it possession lost? And the ball is hit away for Sandesh Jhingan to calmly and coolly get it under control. Once again, he passes it out to Ramirez on the right. The ATK Mohan Bagan coach at the corner of his manager dugout. It's good that they've made these rules about the staff and the team and the manager not being able to wander off down the sidelines and give coaching to their players during the match. Because earlier, what used to happen was the managers used to trot up and down the bylines, the touch lines, and sometimes get into the head of the opposition players as well. So that's a bit of a dick move, but that's what football does to you. At the highest levels, there is so much pressure to succeed that you're forced to take any and every measure to win. So Roy Krishna, who got the penalty for Bengaluru, is no, he's not coming off. Okay, it's somebody else who's getting substituted. Ashik has been substituted, and Liston Colasso. Liston, who has been a very, very consistent Oh! That could have been a goal by Roy Krishna, but finally, nothing comes of it. Once again, Bengaluru looking a little assured, but Javi has been called out for a foul. Oh, boot to the head. That's never comfortable. But check out the stat. 9 fouls by ATK Mohan Bagan and 7 fouls by Bengaluru. Just goes to show how committed these players are, putting their bodies on the line. And football is a very difficult contact sport. So 9 and 7 fouls by these teams just goes to show how aggressive this final is turning out to be. And I'm just glad that Bengaluru were able to level it out at the last seconds of the first half with that Sunil Chetri penalty. And now we have an even contest on our hands. Let's see which team breaks the deadlock. Let's see which team manages to put the other team so much under pressure with maybe a goal, obviously. Ramirez just playing solo football there, passes it back to. He has got acres of space ahead of him. Tries another long ball through, which is headed back to him. and he heads it back. Mhm. So Bengaluru look more in control in this half, but that can change at any moment. Oh, Liston Colasso, the new man in, trying to make some sort of a run. Okay, and he overplays himself. Nice passing between the Mohan Bagan players. He manages to keep it in, but the cross is dealt with professional. Gurpreet. Goalkeepers are obviously very harsh on their defenders with good reason, because they are literally the last line of defense. So if they don't work, then the goalkeeper is left with a mountain of a job. Liston has 13 goals and 12 assists in the Indian Super League. And oh, Manveer was the intended recipient of that pass on the right flank. Throw in taken very quickly, and it's allowed to go out for a corner. Bumos has won a corner for ATK Mohan Bagan. Hmm. As we approach the hour mark, Petratos is lining up to take the corner kick. And remember, it was Petratos's corner that got that handball in the first few minutes of the match, which turned into a penalty for ATK Mohan Bagan. Here comes the corner. Um, Nothing much happens, and now we can wait for the goal kick. Gurpreet will be taking that goal kick. ATK Mohan Bagan player riding the shoulders of Roy Krishna and getting called out by the referee in the process. Hi everyone, hello fellow Indian football fanatics. Make sure you smash that sub button for awesomax fun. And I'm Akshat, of course. You can check out the highlights of this match and other ISL matches and Odisha FC matches, especially, and the two semi-finals also on my channel. Okay, so ATK Mohan Bagan and Bengaluru both are content to play the waiting game, it seems, and we are into the 60th minute almost. No clear cut chances yet in this second half, but the intent comes out in bits and pieces, in flashes, and we will see whose intent is stronger, whose will is more powerful to break down the other team's defense. In this case, ATK Mohan Bagan dealing with it almost, yeah, okay. They've managed to keep the ball in play, otherwise, it would have been an embarrassing throw in for Bengaluru. And both the teams are battling it out mostly in the midfield, because when the ball goes to the defense, they're just passing among themselves and then they try a long ball again. So here is another long ball attack. Liston Colasco just trips on his own feet and can't get there. Uh, okay. Cleared away pretty easily by Ramirez. Oh, ATK Mohan Bagan with Manveer on the right. Promising run. Passes back. In comes the cross. Oh, cut away, cut away. Ball back to Bumo. He tries to tee up his teammate, but it doesn't come to anything. And now Bengaluru trying to get the ball away. Oh, what a save by Gurpreet. What a save by Gurpreet. And the follow up to the save, the spillover, was not hit well by Petrato. At his level, he should be putting those away. But that's football for you. Stinging shot by Liston, I think it was. Gurpreet was hauling out his hands to stop that shot, And Petratos, I guess, was caught unawares. He did not expect the rebound to fall so kindly for him. He took the shot too fast and could not hit the target. Gurpreet Singh Sandhu has won the Hero Indian Super League Golden Glove twice. This time, of course, it's the other goalkeeper in this final, Vishal Kaith, who has already won it, and it's proudly displayed on his armband. But that sequence of shots by ATK Mohan Bagan is the closest we've come to new goals, more goals in this half. All right. We are past the hour mark, and Petratos obviously distraught that he could not get a better shot away because Gurpreet Sandhu was out of his position. He had just made a diving save, and he had just had to hit the ball away from the goalkeeper's body. There was no defender on the line making that last gasp save. But still, Liston Colasso has already made an impact after coming on as a sub. And here is a little Bengaluru supporter, like Aditya is an Odisha FC supporter, and a Red Devil, of course. It's good that people are bringing babies to the games. Just goes to show how popular Indian football is becoming, and puts us in a very nice space for the future. Sunil Chetri to Roy Krishna. Roy Krishna just pushes the defender, and the assistant referee on the sidelines is waving his flag frantically, calling for a foul. But I think that was more of a body check. So I think no, a little bit of hands involved there as well. So I guess the assistant referee was justified in being frantic. But I will say that as much of the Indian Super League as I have seen, the referees tend to be a little over dramatic when it comes to handing out yellow cards and warnings. But then again, every situation is tough to judge. Oh, and can Bangalore get away with a counter attack here? Doubtful. Yep, it's cut out. It was too much to take on for the single Bangalore player. He tried to take on two, three, four ATK Mohan Bagan defenders at the same time. And what is happening here? Two players have collided on the right of the ATK Mohan Bagan. Penalty box. Away, and Boomos could not hit the target. Or is it Gurpreet Sandhu who has just made another save? Good attempt by Boomos though. He chested it down and got the shot away. Unfortunately for him and for ATK Mohan Bagan, it was not on target. Bomos has 29 goals and 33 assists in the Hero Indian Super League. So that just shows you the pedigree of a champion player and a very consistent player as well. Let's see. Cleared away kind of erratically by Gurpreet Sandhu, uncharacteristically for him. And what we await is one of these teams to break that deadlock. ATK Mohan Bagan playing backwards and almost paying the price for that. But Vishal Kath, the Golden Glove goalkeeper, is up to the task. He keeps the ball in play. Oh, put this, yeah, the dispossessed. A bit of a hasty pass there by Javi. and he was trying to lob the ball through, I guess, towards Roy Krishna, who was not where how we expected him to be. He's pretty far behind. Speaking of behind, ATK Mohan Bagan are content to play backwards until they play one of these long balls forward. And the clearance pretty bad. Oh, that's a push. That's a push. And that's going to be it should be a yellow card. But see, this is what I'm saying. The referees are sometimes over eager to hand out the cards, and here when it was a clear push by Bomus on Sandesh Jhingan, and he put the ball into the back of the net, even though he knew that he has committed such a foul that there is no way, and a handball as well to boot. So nothing doing about that. Okay, so we are at 66 minutes 33 seconds. If one of these teams scores, then we have just half an hour of play left. Otherwise, it will be another long extra time. And if that also does not result in a champion, in a winning team, then we will have penalties. Both the semi-finals, might I remind you, went to penalties, and both the underdog teams won. Mumbai City ousted, and Hyderabad FC ousted. And here comes another yellow card, this time for an ATK Mohan Bagan player for a bit of a bad tackle on Javi. John Helm in the stands. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the like. It would be awesomax if you smash that sub button too for awesomax fun, like we are having watching this ISL final. Sunil Shetty on the screen. Oh, he's got the top speed, 32 kilometers per hour. Manveer Singh 30, Roshan Singh 29, Vishal Kath 20. The goalkeeper has got a 29 kilometer per hour speed. So you gotta wonder what he was running out for. Okay, so while we have an injury break, Petratos, the Australian, scored the opening penalty, and Subhashis gave away the penalty to Bengaluru. Sunil Shetty sent Vishal Kath, the Golden Glove keeper, the wrong way and scored in his favored left bottom corner. Rolled the ball in, as we say. Petratos is joint second in the season's top goal scorers. Oh, attempt by the Bengaluru defender to lob the ball in towards Sunil Shetty. What an innovative way to win a a throw in. Just smash the ball against the opposition player. Oh. All right, a pretty huge battle going on between Sunil Shetty and his marker. Free kick going ATK Mohan Bagan's way for a foul on Bumos. And whoa. I think the Bangalore defender got the ball actually, and Bumos stepped on him. But this is the inconsistency of Indian refereeing that I'm talking about. And even in the Premier League, of course, Manchester United fans like me were furious that Casemiro was given a red card because he went for the ball, his foot bounced off the top of the ball and hit the shin of the Southampton player. So if you're expected as a defender to know where you're, not even a defender, a midfielder or a player, doesn't matter which position you play, if you're expected to predict and play according to where your foot will go after it touches the ball, then that is something that requires superhuman abilities, I think. Because once your ball is out of your control, it's very hard to know which way it will roll. Okay, so Bangalore FC trying to build up something on the right here, but the midfielder switches directions, goes on the left. Sunil Chhetri attempting a long ball into the ATK Mohan Bagan penalty area, but it comes to nothing and is cleared away. And now ATK Mohan Bagan can counter attack. Can they? No, it has been. All right. So the ATK Mohan Bagan manager asking for a second yellow card to give his team the advantage. Nothing happening there. ATK Mohan Bagan once again not able to get a shot on target. Liston Colasso had a terrific shot which Gurpreet Singh Sandhu saved and Petratos couldn't follow up. What do you think? Is this final also going to go down the semi-finals route? Because both the semi-finals went into extra time and into penalties, and football fans, of course, like us, will watch as much football as is given to them. So share your thoughts in the chat. I'm Akshat, and smash that sub button for awesomax fun. Roy Krishna and Sunil Chetri mid timing up. Ooh, Roy Krishna's shot blocked by Subhashish. This is the same pairing that resulted in the penalty for Bengaluru. But Sunil Chetri's pass to Roy Krishna was excellent and only a throw in. Prabir with a long throw. Pablo Perez almost cleared away. Sunil Chetri and another Bengaluru player getting entangled on their own. What is this? Manvi is fouled by a Bangalore defender. Woo. Suresh turning out to be a very critical defender. Here are the KFC street football lures. So KFC street football, wow, I would have loved to see some of that. We need to push these kind of fun grassroots level competitions and exhibitions, so to speak, because that is how the youngsters get interested in football, and then the ones that have that inherent talent in them can develop their skills and play at the highest level. To date, we've had only a couple of Indian players play in the top leagues or in what for us are comparatively, relatively the top leagues in Europe. Gurpreet Sandhu being one of them. In fact, he managed to get into the squad for one of the Europa Conference League games, I think, for some Norwegian Scandinavian club. I don't remember which one. Uh, Baichung Bhutia, I think, had a bit of a stint with Rangers or something. Sunil Chetri as well. But as for now, I think the next generation is pretty well teed up to pursue professional football as a career. And I just wish that our generation had that good luck. But you cannot turn back time, you can only look forward. So here's to 6Rsm. Oh, and hello to my new watchers. Make sure you smash that sub button for Awesome Max Fun if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you. Okay, back to the match. 15 minutes of regulation time left. Can one of these teams find a breakthrough? Ooh. Goes out for a corner kick. I assume Bengaluru are looking more cohesive of the two sides, but then again, that's the thing. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a corner. So Sunil Chetri is asking the referee to keep an eye on shirt pulling as the corner comes in. Almost the entire Bengaluru team is in the penalty box of ATK Mohan Bagan, as is to be expected, of course. And here comes the corner. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Another corner coming up. Another corner for Bengaluru. Roshan has 1 goal and 10 assists in the Hero ISL. What is this? It's Roy Krishna. Roy Krishna with a superb goal. Roy Krishna has probably got Bengaluru the winning goal in this contest. The Hero ISL final is turning out to be an awesome max watch. And from a corner by Roshan, who has 10 assists already in the Indian Super League, it's Roy Krishna who gets on the edge of the goal and heads the ball in after it bounced off one of the players while it came in from the corner. So absolutely very well contested match going on, and I am live streaming as well. So you can check out my live stream if you watch this short while the rest of the 10, 12 odd minutes play out. And who knows, maybe ATK Mohan Bagan score an equalizer, and this game, like the semi-finals, goes into extra time. Who knows, we might even see penalties again. So I'm Akshat, and smash that button for awesomax fun, because this is the final match in the Indian Super League. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, now this is interesting because in the final 10 12 minutes that are left, we don't know what's going to happen. ATK Mohan Bagan have to face a do or die situation, and who knows? It just takes like barely 30 seconds to score a goal in football. And I'm talking about 30 seconds from the move to begin to the ball ending up in the back of the net. So let's see. But what a time to get a goal. And I'm pretty sure that now Bengaluru will be pulling out all the stops to defend their butts off. And won the penalty for Bengaluru. Sunil Chetri scored it at the end of the first half. And now in the 77th minute, Roy Krishna has got the headed goal that has given ATK Mohan Bagan too much to do. It might prove to be Bengaluru's second title after the 2018-19 season that they won. So let's see what goes on in the rest of this game. Sorry, I'm just uploading my short highlight. What I want to see. All right, I'll just take a. All right. Okay, so last 10 minutes to go. Can Bengaluru hold on? Oh, something is going on here. Roy Krishna looking aggressive, going for the verbal clash against Damjanovic, who the commentators described as the magnet for the ball tonight. Okay, not too much of a foul, but I don't know. Maybe there was something felt by Roy Krishna that, oh, and now they've sorted it out. They've slapped each other's backs, and the game is ready to resume. Gurpreet Singh Sandhu to take the free kick resulting from Roy Krishna's spillover. And in these final moments, I need to go mute for a minute. See you in half a minute, probably. What is going on? Another penalty has been given, and this match just keeps turning tables. I mean, the substitution had just happened. Kian had just come on, and he was fouled. Ve- oh, it seems like a bad call by the referee because it's outside the penalty box, and that's just it. I was talking about this earlier in my stream. Indian refereeing has been all over the place all throughout the season. And once again, Petratos stepping up to take the penalty. This is just absolutely riveting football going on over here. ATK Mohan Bagan's Australian striker Petratos with a golden chance to score the equalizer and possibly take the match to extra time. 84th minute, Petratos comes in and scores. Wow, the drama just doesn't stop in this ISL final. ATK Mohan Bagan are back on level terms with Bengaluru, courtesy another penalty. So it has been a story of penalties, a story of ups and downs, and Bengaluru went ahead courtesy a Roy Krishna header after the first half saw two penalties, one by Sunil Chetri at the end of the half and one by Petratos, the Australian striker for Mohan Bagan in the first few minutes. So it's 2-2, and the rest of these 5 minutes are going to be intense. I'm pretty sure it's going to go into extra time once again. And the two semi-finals that happened. Both went into extra time and went to penalties. So let's see how much more of this exciting football we get to watch. My live stream is going on here as well, and I upload these for fellow football fanatics. I'm Akshat. Smash that sub button for awesomax fun. All right, I'm gonna go mute. Hello, hello, hello. Say hello to Advitya. She has joined me for the final 5 minutes of this absolutely riveting final. And something wicked this way comes, but it's snuffed out. Wow. If we see another extra time, it's going to be a repeat, or rather, another way of saying that Indian football has come a long way since ISL started almost a decade ago. All right. You got the hiccups? Baby got the hiccups? What's going on over there? Hmm? Hmm? All right. So just give me a few seconds to upload my short highlight. Petrato's penalty once again. If there are any more dramatic turns in this game, it's going to be ranking as one of the greatest games in India Super League. I'm pretty sure. Already, it has been a very even affair, and even now, both the teams, of course, will be aching to get that winning goal. And in the back of their minds, they will be preparing for that half an hour, 15-minute, two halves to be played. It takes a toll on the body, it takes a toll on the mind, but that's what sports is for. Isn't that right, Advitya? You're too busy with your hiccups. I get it. It's all right. Okay. Petratos, penalty, equalizer, equalizer. There we go. And this game is just so topsy turvy that I'm afraid that while I'm writing this, another goal will be scored. But I think I can get away with it. Mohan Bagan to Bengaluru to. Okay, there we go. A few hashtags to make sure everybody knows what I'm talking about. Let's football. And finally, it's two Akshats saying, looking forward to a very frantic final minute. It's been absolutely awesome acts watching these two teams battle it out in regulation time, and now it's going to go into added time. So let's see what we can do about that. As I say hello to my little friend. I got something here. Oh, look at that. Move goal achieved. Yay. What's going on here? What's going on here? No, no penalty given, nothing doing. 4 minutes of added time. And after 4 minutes, we are going to see how much of a time. Another yellow card comes out of the referee's pocket. And the defender for ATK, Mohan Bagan, is obviously not happy. But he totally deserved that. Sandesh Jhingan on the receiving end of a flying tackle, nowhere near the ball. You see, if you play rough, you get a yellow card. If you play too rough, you get a red card. All right, so can Bengaluru do something from this free kick? Roshan to deliver. He's trying to get some telepathy going with Sunil Chetri. Well delivered. Oh, overhead attempt. Overhead attempt by Sunil Chetri, but it's not on target. Uncharacteristically for him, he's obviously disappointed in himself because of the high standards he sets for himself. Absolutely good attempt. Didn't get the connection he wanted. Got off his shin and went out for a goal kick. May I remind you that the Bengaluru manager has also been yellow carded already. Sunil Chetri is also on a yellow card. I'm sure by the end of it, 10 players out of the 22 will be on yellow cards. But yeah, let's wait for these final 2 minutes of regulation time to come to an end, and then we will be heading into extra time. So that's just some extra football for us to watch. And unless Mohan Bagan score from this, oh, goal line clearance there by the Bengaluru defender, and the ball is hit over. What a game we are having! Petratos absolutely livid that he missed that, and the Bengaluru defense coming to the rescue of their goalkeeper. Yeah, yes, great goal line clearance, and that keeps the match alive for both the teams. It was Manveer with the shot, the final shot that sailed over the bar. We are into the final 30 seconds of regulation time, and it seems inevitable that we will be heading into extra time, barring any miracles, of course. Here is Bengaluru's defense looking to kill time, and there we go. Another long attempt down the line comes to nothing. The final minute. It's the final countdown. Oh, great ball in! ATK Mohan Bagan with an excellent move right there, but unfortunately, that last finishing touch was lacking. Bengaluru FC, can they counter? Okay, now it seems like both the teams are just pulling out all the stops. Can they get a goal? No, I think it will go to. The final 10-15 seconds remain, and the end of regulation time is nigh. The referee just has to look at his watch and blow the whistle. He's letting play go on for Mohan Bagan to make one last ditch attempt at winning this in the literally last seconds. And that's it. That's it. It's the end of regulation time, and we will be heading into extra time for the third match in a row. Both semi-finals going to extra time, and the final going in for extra time as well. And here is my daughter with a shot of her own. All right, then. See you in 5 minutes for the first half of extra time. In fact, in just a couple of minutes.